NKE Media with the one, the only, Tony motherfucking D.
Yeah.
Fresh off that battle with Matt Hoffa.
Fresh, still got the same sweat dripping from my head like I walked off the stage right now, man.
Yeah, I hear that, man.
Hey, it was cold.
It was cold, bro. Probably battle of the night so far. Do you know what I mean? How'd you feel it went, and explain why it turned from a 3-rounder to a 1-rounder, bro?
Well, basically, I came here with three-minute rounds, like he said in the contract, ready to do the do. Math came, he had some problems, some issues, this, that, and the third. I don't even really know too much about his issues, but it turned from 3 rounds into one supposedly 6-minute round, but I might have just rapped for 10 minutes. But he just turned around. I don't mind. I got to get my shit off. The crowd was receptive. I fucking love this crowd. And they assembled in the ministry like I called them to temple. My congregation got yet another talk to present you. Last time here, the body that I caught, it was special. Listen close. You hear the ghost of Chiller Jones still haunting the venue. This is fucking, like, it's bananas, man. Like, I lost my voice and all that. It's bananas, this crowd's cold.
It's cool. Obviously, you've performed in loads of battle leagues, you know what I mean? Obviously, Don't Flop, KOTR, today here. You've been to KOTD as well. Like, what's the major difference you've seen between the crowds and...
I don't want to say that, you know, because you know what the major difference is.
What's that?
There's an element that's in this venue today that is not attracted by Don't Flop.
Yeah.
There's certain, like for instance Marlo, the people in here today are not gonna come to see Marlo rap.
Yeah.
Despite how good Marlo is, they're not gonna feel it.
Yeah.
So in a venue like this today, this is full of a bunch of people that have gone through the same things I've gone through. Like, you know, it's like family when you walk in here, it's crazy. Like Margs is in here, Stormzy's in here, like people from, they just popped off and came down here.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like. But yeah, there's just a bunch, they booing, they shouting, they talking, they interacting. Like at Don't Flop, you kinda, they clap. And I like it, man, they appreciate it.
Yeah.
But they clap, but you want, the energy is that, and that's what you want, and they was fucking going crazy in there today.
Trust me.
Crazy.
Some of the battles that have happened already, you got Gemini and Charlie Clips. How did you rate that?
Clips did Clips, man. Clips does what he always do. He's the best battle rapper in the world with no bars.
Ooh.
I tell him this myself, man. I really rate what he does. It's all personality, performance. There's got the idea of a scheme or a bar or a punch.
Yeah.
He sells it to you so well. Like he really sell it to you like that's the greatest bar you ever heard.
Yeah.
He just got cooked in this very building by Shotty about 2 weeks ago, and he made it look debatable. I know Shotty cooked it, but in a venue he made the shit look debatable. So like, that's a proper skill. So yeah. Charlie did what Charlie does, and that's why he's the name that goes around here. But if you want my opinion, Gemini cooked it, like, fucking hell, yeah, he turned the heat all the way up.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He definitely repped, I'll give him that.
He did his thing, he made himself a name for, amongst people that may not have heard of him before.
Because that's a big battle to have early in your career, man. Charlie Clips.
But the thing is though, do you know what there's a thing, names are big names, yeah?
Yeah.
But bars are bars.
Bars are bars,
like,
bro.
He battled Big T, he battled Raptor, he battled Tally, he battled Dialect, and he fucking won every single battle.
Yeah.
Like, line for line, he's not fucking with you, man. So, like, bar-wise, yeah, he can go up there with anybody. Yeah. I'm frightened of him. I hope he never, ever, like, that's my little brother. And I hope he don't ever turn around and say, fuck it, I'm coming for you. Because he's a problem. Like, he's a lot, man. But yeah, I think he won himself a whole brand new bunch of fans today, man. Shit was crazy. Like, proper crazy.
No, definitely agreed, man. Definitely. Other battles, you had Hitman versus Bonkers.
Yeah.
Who do you feel won that one?
Hitman. But do you know what it is? It's one of them things where, see when you sit looking at the screen, you say, I can do what he did. It's a completely different scenario when you're standing up there and trying to make lines hit.
Yeah.
Like you throwing them punches in the crowd like, it's not rapping. Rapping up there don't make no sense. Do you know what I mean? Because you can rap for 16 bars and not have a punchline.
Yeah.
If you ain't got a punchline, you get no reaction. So I think Bonkers learned a lesson that He's probably gonna look at that, see where he got reaction from it. Okay, well then I need to replicate that several times over, because he had barren spells, like times where the crowd was like listening to him. And in a battle, if they listening for more than 12 bars, you could lose them. Like it's real easy to just lose the crowd.
Yeah.
So you need to punch frequently. And I think it's just a learning experience. Like, and his debut battle was Hitman fucking Holler, who is known to be the performance guy. You know what I mean? Like regardless of his bars, he's known to put on a show. So that's real difficult. But like I said, it's a learning experience, man. Holler got the win, but Bonkers learned some shit. Like this ain't that easy.
Yeah.
It ain't that easy.
Definitely.
You make it look easy, but it ain't that fucking easy.
Nah, okay, who else battled? There was Arsenal and JC.
Arsenal, JC.
Who do you reckon won that one? Break it down.
I'll give it to JC even with a slight choke.
Jeez.
But just for the simple fact, I'm a writer. I like bars. Like in the room, and as far as the battle went, I think Arsenal won the battle unquestionably. You know what I mean? He controlled the crowd. He had the room eating out the palm of his hand. But line for line, which is what I'm really looking for, I gotta go with JC. You know, I have to. Like, because there's two different things, man. I rate your writing. So your writing is way up there. JC's writing is so far superior to Arsenal's, but Arsenal does. It's the same thing with clips. You know how to make that room go crazy.
Yeah.
And if a guy's doing that against you, it doesn't. Like, no matter what the fuck you say, you could have the hardest line in the world. If they didn't catch it immediately, and then they like mumble, you're into the next 2 bars, and there's mumblings and murmurs of where they've just worked out what you said, and it throws you off. Whereas you could just say some simple shit real quickly, the crowd goes crazy, and then you can get on with your next 2 lines and do the whole shit again. So I think battle-wise, Ars probably won the battle, but in terms of my preference, I give it to JC.